What's going on? Back at you again. And today we're going to go through the Jacksonville Jaguars. And just looking at their schedule at a glance, it looks very, very soft. It looks like soft served ice cream. Minus 4 or 5 games. But either way, we already know the NFL, they want Trevor Lawrence as one of their babies. Now, let's take a look at what their record could possibly look like. So they're going to go right to Indianapolis, week 1, against them Colt boys. And I think they're going to handle business because Trevor Lawrence has been there and he's done that. So that's a W. Then they're going to play Kansas City. A rematch. I'm going to have to reference back. I had the Jags beating them. I gave Kansas City the L. So this is a W. I gave the Jags the W here. Only because they lost to the Chiefs twice last year, right? So I feel like they're going to turn that around this year, like, and let the Jags win a game to make people think at least that, oh, they got better. Oh, they're a better team. Oh, they have a chance. They're better than the Chiefs. And let that hang on people's heads the rest of the year because, as you can see, they don't play again. They'll probably play again in the playoffs, in which my man Patrick Mahomes will win. But next game, they're going to play the Texans. Travel down to Houston. And Houston, we got a problem because Trevor Lawrence, he's going to drop some bombs. It's a W. Then they go to the dirty Atlanta. Down and play the Falcons. Falcons, they got a lot of good pieces on offense. But who's their quarterback? Desmond Ridder? Desmond Ridder? Do you think Ridder has a chance against Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville? You need to ask yourself, who the hell is Desmond Ridder? Who is he? He's a nobody. And that's why you should take the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I will too. W. Then they gonna play them Bills. I had Jacksonville beating the Bills. There's no way Jacksonville's winning all these games. But who knows? Maybe they will. They'll probably win the division. I think they're going to win the division. I just don't know how many games they're going to win. Then they're going to play Indianapolis. I think I'm going to give Indy this game. Hold on one second. Let me think for a second. I made Indy lose the first game because they got the rookie. It's his first game. There's no way. I just can't give it to him. But the second game, maybe they'll get better. They'll rally around. I could see him winning the second game. Because if you look at their schedule, Jacksonville, they can win every game if you look at it. I'm looking at Baltimore real quick. Where is it? I have Baltimore beating the Jags. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not giving them too many wins. Because no team's going to be perfect. So I just want to make that clear. But against the Colts, I think I'm going to give them the L here because it's going to be crazy bets. Because they're going to probably have Jacksonville wash through them week 1. And then they're going to play on the second time. Everyone's going to pick Jacksonville. And I think this is a game where the Colts, it's a trap game, I think. And then the Colts are going to come in and win. Not because they're better. It's a trap game, environment. Just things are just different in the NFL. Everything's not always so straightforward. You gotta always play the upset sometimes. So I'm gonna give them the L here. It's a divisional team, so they know each other. So you're not gonna blow out a divisional team. You're just not. They know you. They know what you do. They know what you want. So they try to take that away as best as they can. It's not like a team you play once every 4 years. It's a team you play twice a year, so you know each other. So then they're going to play New Orleans. I think New Orleans is going to beat them. They're going to play in New Orleans. It's going to be a Thursday night game. I don't think New Orleans is better. I just think Derek Carr, he's going to have some weapons, man. He's going to have Alvin Kamara. He's going to have Chris Olave. He's going to have Michael Thomas at his disposal. So he's going to have some guys. He's going to have a coach that actually wants him there and has a moniker. Well, no, actually, his coach is a dumbass. I take that back. He needs a better coach. But the point I'm saying is they got a guy there that wants him there. That coach picked him. So they're going to put him in positions to hopefully be successful. And I think this is going to be one of those times. Because right now, Jacksonville, they're going to be riding high. So everybody's going to be like, oh, they got to beat the Saints. But them Saints going to come out of nowhere and give them an L. Then they going to play Pittsburgh. Let's see. I gave Pittsburgh the L. So this is a W. Then they're going to play the 49ers versus the 49ers. Week 10. By then, the 49ers will have their quarterback. And I think the 49ers are just too overwhelming. Their D-line, their O-line, their running backs are good. Their receivers, their DBs, their linebackers. And they're going to have their quarterback by then. I'm going to take San Fran. Then they're going to play Tennessee. And they're going to Tennessee. 1 o'clock game. I'm going to take Tennessee here with that run game. Ew. Then they're going to play the Texans. Houston's going to win some games, but I don't think this is going to be one of them. So this is going to be a W. Then they're going to play the Bengals. Now let's reference. I gave the Bengals the L. So I'm giving Jacksonville the W. Then they're going to play them Browns. I gave the Browns the L. So I gave the Jags the W. Then they're going to play the Ravens. And I gave the Ravens the W. So the Jacksonville Jaguars, you get the L. And then there's the Buccaneers. They're projected to be a bad team. They lose Tom Brady. They bring in Baker Mayfield. They got a lot of the same weapons. I mean, I think this team could have a chance to be viable. I don't think they're going to be as good as Tom Brady's team was. Tom Brady only got 8 games out of that team. So Baker, gets 5 maybe? 4, 6 tops? I'll give you 6 tops, max. It's about it. But it's going to be a decent game. They're going to Tampa. I think it's going to be a weird type of game. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. It's going to be a good game for sure. I don't know which way to go with this one. It's going to be a good game, guys. Don't mistake that. Because Baker Mayfield's still going to have Mike Evans. He's still going to have Chris Godwin. He's still going to have his tight ends. So, I mean, he's going to have some weapons. I think I just talked myself into giving the Jaguars an L. But the Bucs aren't going to be that bad. They lost Brady, but Baker isn't horrible. He's going to have a decent O-line. He's going to have receivers. He's going to have a decent team around him. It's not going to be it's a playoff team, guys. From last year, at least. So, I mean, it's his team to fuck up. So, we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'll give it to the Buccaneers. Then they play the Carolina boys with their rookie quarterback. We don't know if he's going to be healthy by now because he's so small. We've never seen him play a full year yet. But even so, Carolina has no receivers. They traded their receiver away for that first-round pick. They gave away DJ Moore in order to get their quarterback. They shipped him off to the Bears for that first-round pick, overall pick, knowing the Bears weren't going to pick a quarterback. I think that was a retarded move. And I don't like that word, but that's what that was. But this right here, Carolina's defense is definitely decent. More than decent. Formidable. Offense, not so much. So it's going to be all on this little man. to make everything happen, which is why I'm going to pick Jacksonville to get the dub. I think the Panthers need another draft or two to build that team. Like, they're going to be good on defense, guys. They're not going to give up many points. But my thing is, how are they going to score a lot of points? That's my thing. I know they're going to stop people, but are they going to score points? I know they got that big bruiser running back, but still, like, I just need to see it before I can just say, yeah, they're going to win. So now, last game of the year, the Titans are going to give them problems, but they lost earlier, so I'm going to give them the second one. So the W. Now let's count up the L's. So 5 L's. 5 L's, not bad. So that's what? Same record as the Broncos, it looks like, and the Chargers. So 12-5 for the Jags. Like I always say, they can go 2 wins up or 2 wins down, so they can win 14 or they can win 10. So it's 12 is the average, and we'll go from there, boys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your boy.